Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back. If you have ever felt that life is pulling you in different directions, moments where you feel grounded and strong, and others where you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or disconnected, then you're not alone. We all experience these waves. But what if I told you that one of the greatest influences on your emotional state, your energy, and even your ability to manifest what you want in life is right in front of you every single day? That influence is your home. Your house, apartment, or room isn't just a physical shelter, it's a living mirror of your inner self. The way energy flows, or gets blocked, inside your space, directly affects how energy flows within you. And the most fascinating part? By changing your home, you can transform your mind, your emotions, and even your future. This isn't a new idea. Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists of all time, believed that our environment is a reflection of the psyche, and at the same time, a shaper of it. The unconscious doesn't just live inside of us, it also manifests in the world around us. That's why when your surroundings are chaotic, it's almost impossible not to feel stressed, and when your environment radiates peace and clarity, it becomes easier to feel aligned, calm, and open to abundance. So today, we're diving into something incredibly practical yet deeply spiritual. How to transform your home into a sanctuary of energy, a sacred mirror of your soul. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on renovations. You don't need complicated rituals or mystical formulas. What you need is intention, presence, and small but powerful practices that anyone can do. Before we go deeper, take a second to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, because the journey we are starting here has the potential to truly change your life. Your home as a living energy field. Imagine your home as a living field of energy. Every object, every corner, every smell, every sound is sending out vibrations. Some of these vibrations lift you up, like the smell of fresh flowers, the sound of laughter, or the warm glow of candlelight. Others drag you down, like piles of clutter, harsh lighting, or rooms filled with stale air. The truth is simple. You are constantly in relationship with your environment. Your home is shaping you just as much as you shape it. Think of a time when you walked into a space and immediately felt calm. Maybe it was a friend's house, a cozy cafe, or even a quiet library. That feeling wasn't an accident, it was energy. Now think of the opposite, a messy, noisy, chaotic place where you couldn't think straight. That too was energy. The goal of blessing your home is to intentionally shape that energy so that your space becomes a partner in your growth. Step 1. The front door, the gateway of possibilities. Let's begin with the most symbolic and powerful place in your home, the front door. Yes, it's just a physical structure, but it also represents the threshold between the outside world and your inner sanctuary. Energetically speaking, it's a portal. It's the mouth of energy, what the Chinese call the qi mouth. Everything you allow in, whether consciously or not, passes through this threshold. Many people overlook this space. It's just a door, right? Wrong. Imagine for a moment that every time you step through that door, you are crossing into a new reality. You are declaring to yourself, I am entering a space of peace, of love, of possibility. When your doorway is neglected, dirty, cluttered, blocked, it unconsciously signals that you're not fully open to life's gifts. How to bless your door? Stand in front of it. Close your eyes. Picture a warm golden light surrounding the doorway like a glowing shield. This light has a double function. It protects your home from negativity and filters in only what is good, peaceful, and abundant. As you visualize this, set the intention. This home is sacred. Only love, light, and abundance may enter. For a physical action, you might clean the door, polish the handle, or even place a small plant or symbol of protection nearby. These simple gestures send a powerful message to both your subconscious and the universe. I am ready to welcome in the good. Step 2. The kitchen, the heart of nourishment. After the doorway, let's move to the kitchen, often called the heart of the home. Why? Because it is the place where raw ingredients are transformed into nourishment. It is where abundance takes form through food, warmth, and connection. But here's the problem. In modern life, the kitchen can easily turn into a space of stress. Piles of dirty dishes, food cooked in a rush, or even eating while standing or scrolling on your phone. These habits all block the natural energy of abundance. Have you ever noticed how a meal tastes better when it's cooked with love? That's not just imagination, that's energy. How to bless your kitchen. Before you cook, pause. Place your hands over the food and whisper a word of gratitude. Thank you for nourishing me. Thank you for bringing abundance to my home. Visualize the ingredients glowing with energy. Imagine that as you cook, you are stirring love and vitality into the meal. Even small rituals matter. Lighting a candle while you cook, playing soft music in the background, keeping your counters clear. These small actions elevate the vibration of the entire space. And here's something powerful. When you eat in gratitude, your body digests not just the nutrients, but also the energy you infused into the food. Every bite becomes a ritual of abundance. Step 3. The bedroom, a sacred sanctuary of rest. Now let's move to one of the most important yet often neglected spaces, the bedroom. This is not just a place to collapse after a long day. It is your sanctuary of rest, the chamber where your body heals, your mind processes, and your soul reconnects with dreams and higher dimensions. Start with decluttering. Clothes you don't wear, objects that no longer belong to you, items tied to the past, they all carry stagnant energy. Let them go. By releasing them, you're also releasing old energy inside yourself. Then, focus on your bed. Visualize a soft blue or violet light surrounding it like a protective cocoon. This is your sacred temple of rest. Each time you lay down, imagine that light recharging you with peace, clarity, and renewal. One practical change that can dramatically improve your sleep is removing or at least disconnecting technology an hour before bedtime. No phones, no laptops, no endless scrolling. This isn't just about avoiding blue light. It's about letting your nervous system unwind. When you give yourself that gift, your dreams deepen and your mornings begin with more energy and clarity. Why these steps work. Some of you might be wondering, is this just imagination? Does it really work? The answer is yes, and here's why. Human beings are deeply symbolic creatures. Rituals, visualization, and intention setting aren't just spiritual ideas. They are psychological tools that reprogram your subconscious. And your subconscious is what drives your habits, your beliefs, and your energy. When you bless your door, you're telling your subconscious, I am ready for new opportunities. When you bless your kitchen, you're telling your subconscious, I am abundant and cared for. When you bless your bedroom, you're telling your subconscious, I deserve peace, rest, and renewal. Little by little, these messages reshape your inner world. And as Jung taught us, when you change your inner world, the outer world begins to reflect that shift. We explored the doorway as a portal of possibilities, the kitchen as the center of abundance, and the bedroom as a sanctuary of rest. These are powerful starting points. But we're just getting warmed up. Because the truth is, the energy of your home is constantly being shaped by what you do, or do, every single day. And today, we are going to go even deeper into practices that will transform your space into a mirror of your highest self. Let's dive in. Step 4. Clearing clutter, freeing the flow of energy. One of the greatest blockages in any home is clutter. And let's be honest, we all have it. Closets stuffed with clothes we haven't worn in years. Drawers filled with things we don't even remember owning. Corners that we avoid because they're stacked with items we might need someday. On the surface, clutter looks like just a mess, but energetically it's much more than that. Each object you keep holds a vibration, and when your home is filled with things that are broken, unused, or tied to the past, you are literally surrounding yourself with stagnant energy. Think of clutter like emotional baggage. Every time you walk past it, even unconsciously, your energy dips. It whispers, unfinished business, unresolved past, heaviness. And over time, that heaviness seeps into your thoughts, your emotions, and your ability to welcome new opportunities. How to clear clutter. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to declutter the entire house in one weekend. Pick one drawer, one shelf, one corner. Hold each object and ask, does this bring me joy? Does this contribute positively to my life right now? If the answer is no, let it go. Once you've cleared even a small space, take a moment to notice how you feel. You'll likely feel lighter, freer, and more energized. That's not just relief, that's energy starting to flow again. And here's a powerful bonus step. After decluttering, open your windows wide. Let fresh air sweep through your space. Imagine the breeze carrying away the stale energy and making room for renewal. In many traditions, wind is seen as a messenger of spirit, a force of cleansing. By letting it flow, you're symbolically and energetically inviting in a new chapter. Step 5. The power of words. Vibration that shapes reality. Now let's talk about something invisible but deeply powerful. Words. Every word you speak in your home leaves an imprint. Arguments, complaints, criticism. These words don't vanish into thin air. They linger, shaping the emotional atmosphere like invisible smoke. That's why homes filled with constant negativity often feel heavy, even to visitors. But here's the empowering part. Words of love, gratitude, and affirmation don't just shift your mood in the moment. They literally elevate the vibration of your space. Think of it like tuning an instrument. If your home is an instrument, your words are the notes. When you speak with love and gratitude, you tune the instrument to harmony. How to bless your home with words. Start each day with an affirmation. It doesn't have to be complicated. You might say, today my home is filled with light, peace, and joy. Or, this space supports me in becoming the best version of myself. Speak these words aloud as you walk through your rooms, as you clean, or even as you cook. Don't underestimate the power of repetition. Over time, you're not just reprogramming your mind, you're programming your environment. And here's a powerful tip. Play uplifting music, chants, or even spoken affirmations in the background while you're at home. Sound carries vibration. By filling your space with positive sound, you're saturating it with energy that uplifts everyone who enters. Step 6. Daily rituals, the secret to lasting transformation. Here's the truth. Transformation doesn't happen in one big event. It happens through consistency, through small daily actions that slowly reshape your reality. Your home is no different. The real magic lies in the rituals you weave into everyday life. Examples of simple rituals. Light a candle each evening in your living room as a signal of peace and closure for the day. Place fresh flowers on the table every week. Their beauty and fragrance lift the vibration instantly. Take 1 minute of gratitude before bed to thank your home for sheltering you. Burn incense or diffuse essential oils while you clean, turning chores into acts of purification. These may sound simple, but simplicity is powerful. The point is not extravagance, it's consistency. Every small ritual tells your subconscious and the universe, this space is sacred. I honor it, and in turn, it supports me. Over time, these rituals don't just change your home. They change you. They train your mind to see beauty in the ordinary, to approach daily life with reverence, and to align your actions with your intentions. The science and spirit behind it all. Some might dismiss these practices as just symbolic. But symbolism is exactly what makes them so effective. Modern psychology confirms what ancient traditions already knew. The environment profoundly affects the mind. Studies show that clutter increases stress hormones, while clean, ordered spaces reduce anxiety. Gratitude practices rewire the brain for positivity. Sound frequencies influence mood and brain waves. So when you light that candle, when you open that window, when you speak that affirmation, you're not just performing a symbolic act. You're reshaping your mind, your nervous system, and your energy field. And when you shift internally, the external world begins to mirror that change. As Jung taught, the inner world and the outer world are not separate. They are reflections of one another. Final reflections. Your home is an ally. Let's pause here. Take a deep breath. Look around you. Your home is not just a structure of walls, floors, and ceilings. It is an extension of you. It holds your memories, your habits, your emotions. It reflects your growth, your struggles, and your dreams. And here's the empowering truth. You are not at the mercy of this reflection. You have the power to shape it. Every time you bless your door, clear a drawer, light a candle, or speak a kind word, you are actively creating a new reflection, one that aligns with who you are becoming. This is not about perfection. It's not about creating a magazine-worthy home. It's about creating a home that feels like a sanctuary, a place that supports your soul's journey. So I invite you, the next time you step into your home, pause. Notice how it makes you feel. Ask yourself, what one small step can I take today to raise the vibration here? It could be clearing one corner, speaking one affirmation, lighting one candle. These tiny acts are seeds of transformation, and with time, they blossom into a home that radiates peace, abundance, and joy, not just for you, but for everyone who enters. Because when you transform your home, you transform your life. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that together we can keep growing, transforming, and creating spaces that nourish the soul. Remember this, your home is more than a place. It is a mirror of your inner world. And when you honor it, bless it, and fill it with intention, it becomes your greatest ally in living a life of harmony, abundance, and love.